Chapter 11 Tree Farm. After last week of trying something new and tackling the bastion, along with the other bits and bobs we did around town, I think it's time for an adventure. We have had two adventures. The first one was getting here, that was a nice long one. The other one was a bit shorter, where we found some mountains with iron and the witch huts. For this adventure, let's head west. Not sure how far we will travel, but I think I'm ready to start off. The primary items that I need for travel is rockets and food. This trip, I'm going comb through the land more thoroughly, stop at more stops than I would normally stop at. Wait, I didn't take extra stack of rockets I made. Must have left them in the chest. Turning around already? Not a good start. Okay, take two. West we go. Like I said, I'm going to stop at every little thing that I find. For example, this nether portal. Any ruins I will inspect and loot. The villages I will keep intact and see how friendly they are. But other than that, I am going to try and loot everything. I'm also really hoping for a desert for cactus or a cherry grove. Even a mangrove swamp would be nice for the easy collection of mud. It's getting dark. Looks like I forgot my bed. Quickly, kill these sheep and make a bed. Oh no, they didn't drop enough wool. Now I have two different colors of wool. I need to get some dye. Let's see. This river will do. Let's go and kill these squid. This will let me change the color of the wool to black and make a black bed. Time to sleep. Good night. And morning again. Hello. Whoa, what a large portal frame. I never saw any portal this massive before. Something big must have needed to flee to the nether through here. It is so big, I can't believe it. In all my adventures, I have never seen a room portal this size. So, I have slept another night, and I slept in the warmth of the fires of the blacksmith. He let me sleep the night, and I was away before the rest of the village woke up. But I see something interesting in the distance. Looks like a fortress. It is, and all the pillagers are around it. I am interested in checking it out. These guys will attack me, but they are slow and attacking only the bowmen I need to watch out for. And that will be easy enough if I just keep moving around. This pillager outpost doesn't seem to have any prisoners. That's a good thing. No one to rescue and bring to safety. The only other place I need to check out here is the tower. As expected, the booty that they have stolen is on top of the tower. Let's see, and I will take the horn that they use to gather, and I will take everything else. After all, they have no right to it, for they go around raiding. There's a low chance that any of these items are theirs. A jungle? This is a nice find, although this is not a normal jungle. What biome is this again? Sparse jungle, that's right. I don't need anything from here, but I will take some cocoa beans just in case if I need a quick and easy brown dye one day. This biome is so nice with all the lush green grass, one of my favorite biomes due to the grass color. Let's continue though. Another pillager outpost? This time, let's start on top and then we can scan around to see if they have any prisoners. Yep, I see some Malays in there. Let's take note of the coordinates and then when time comes, head home. I will make an extra portal near this location to rescue them. What's this in the water? An abandoned underwater structure? This is interesting. They have some chests. And look, they have suspicious gravel. That's great. I'm going to stay a bit and see what loot I can get out of this gravel. Fun fact, I have never made a brush and tried to sweep up the remnants of the past. For starters, I'll make a little base on the shore where I can set my spawn, in case I die. Also, I need to get some copper for the brush. While I sweep this gravel, I am hoping for two things. One is a pottery shards, which I'm sure I will get. The other thing is a sniffer egg. The main reason for finding a desert is to get green dye to make cyan dye. But if I get a sniffer egg, I can get cyan dye from the flowers that the sniffers pull up out of the ground. Cyan dye is one of my favorite dyes, especially when it comes to terracotta. Hi, I've been here maybe 20 minutes and found almost a shulker of old knickknacks that I can take home, and I will use it to decorate or to build with. But time to pack up and see what adventures await us on our trip home. After all, we need to head home because we are running out of rockets. On our way home, I found a dark oak forest. This is nice because now I don't need to worry about not always having enough saplings because I can always just come here and get what is needed. It is also not that far away, only like 1,000 blocks. I think it's time to start this week's big project. The project I have in mind is a tree farm. Not sure how common this tree farm is. The design starts with a center, and then you grow the trees around and blow them up, collecting the logs that drop. I don't have a ton of TNT, so the plan is to use a TNT duper until I get a surplus of gunpowder and sand. I have a color scheme in mind of what I want to make the farm out of. Unfortunately, it does require cyan dye. I think it's time once and for all to explore until I get to a desert. Time for another adventure, and this time taking twice as many rockets so I can go a lot further. Same idea as before, comb through and stop at everything. Quaint, yet it is an abandoned village. I will kill the infected and see if there's anything that I can do for the village. I don't think so, though. What is that in front of me? Hopefully, that is not just another beach. Nope, that is a desert. I see the cactus. Looks like a small one, but all I need is just one cactus. There is more. That is good. Let's take it and store it safely. Just out of curiosity, how far did I travel? Over 10,000 blocks. Whoa, that's certainly one long trip. But I'm here now, so let's explore a bit. Also, a coral reef right next to the desert. That is mint. I can decorate with more vibrant colors if the build calls for it. Now I'm curious what else I might find. A desert village. Let's see how friendly they are. Hello, I'm Leaf. How are you? I said. He replied, Hi, Leaf. I'm not the chief of the village, but is there anything I can do for you? I replied, I just came here to say hi, also to ask if I can ride your camel. He said, No problem, go ahead and ride him. With that permission, I hopped on the camel and I did a little ride. Afterwards, I went back and asked, If I were to buy the camel, how much would you want for it? The villager responded, Not sure. Never got asked that before. This place is a desert, so we do struggle with getting wood and water. I said, Those items I don't have on me right now, but how much do you need of each? He said, Get me one stack of wood and 5 buckets of water. I said, I can get that. I might need to come back though and take you up on your offer and buy the camel later. I'm fine with that. Come anytime, he said. We then departed and I continued on my journey. Okay, the desert is pretty big. It keeps going on and on. In between the segments of desert, there's these stone areas with lots of exposed copper. If I ever need a ton of copper, this might be the location to come and get it. or sand? Okay, that does it. This is officially the best spot that I've found in a long time. I got desert, coral reef, and beaches full of exposed ore. Then on top of it, I find a mesa biome. The terracotta is exactly what I need to build the tree farm. There's more all around the area, little pockets of mesa here and there. What I think I will do now is make a portal and travel home via the nether. Then, when I'm home, I can unload. And what I will probably do is make a nether tunnel all the way here so that I can quickly travel back and forth. Home at last. And first thing I need to do is put mending on my pickaxe to heal it a bit. Now, to de-loot all the exploration items. Before I make a tunnel through the nether to get terracotta, I will make a quick and easy cactus farm on the spot. I have made the farm. It is here. Lush stalks now grows one more green plant and it auto collects right away as well. Time to make the nether tunnel all the way to the mesa biome. I'm not going to bore you with this tedious task. What I am doing though is a 3 high and fully enclosed tunnel so that I can fly through it for quick travel. Finally done. And I even moved the portal lower down. Hopefully it connects all right. No, we are instead on this tiny island. I might need to make a little something on here one day. A little ocean retreat on the water. Now to properly figure out the tree farm design. I think I know what I want. The easiest thing to do is probably make it, then explain it all. It is done. Now to show you where it is. I'm not sure where to start. I think I'll start with this. So this contraption right here is a TNT duper. Not sure on the design. It was something that I've been making for a bit now with testing. But it duplicates the TNT. Then there's 2 lines that come up to it. Well, 4 lines that come up to it to fire. So to start off with, the line that starts right here goes in. So it drops the TNT. Then this piston goes out and drops down and blows up the bottom bit. Then this side does next. Then this side up here, this middle top one. Then this top one goes last, blowing it up slowly all the way down. The timing of those items is down here. So the timing will start with this one where the button is and goes along, and it does a 6 second or 6 repeaters on max weight. So it goes there, then back along here, does this one, then up and does the last one in the back there. I think we're ready for a test right here. So right now I'm clearing down through the middle of it, right over here. And I still need to make a tunnel underneath, but punch through, press the button, and we can watch the first TNT go and drop, blows up, second one goes, third one blows it up, and top one. There's still a bit more clearing, so if I want to, I can either chop this down, or what I plan to do is inside the building is have a water column up one side and have a water column up the other side. One of them will have a button where I can press it a second time and blow up all the extra debris that sits along here. But yeah, it's fully operational and working great. As you can see, I am using deep slate bricks for the color that pops, acting as the supporting structure for the build. Then cyan will be the wool color, leaving stripped warped wood, which will be the block that gives the build texture. First thing is to get the water columns figured out and the pathways and doorways. Doors will be the diagonal arches, so the four diagonal parts of the octagon will hold them. The east and west side has redstone running up to manage the farm. I'm using red stone lamps there to decorate those spots, which will give the farm flashing lights when in operation. For the north and south side, one of those will be a water column from the tunnel under the farm, and the other one will be access from this level. For the rest, not sure entirely. I make it up on the spot, so sit back and watch my mind as it works through the build of how it will look. I got a good start, but that is all for this week. Time has ran out unfortunately, but next week hopefully finish it off. At least you can see what I have done and the design that I have in mind for the build, except for the interior. The plan I have for the interior is a bit vague in my mind. One thing is for certain is lots of storage. Well, that's a wrap for this week. Have a good one. After looking through this week, I have noticed that I forgot to free the LA. I need to try and remember to make sure to do that next week. Anyways, cheers for joining me. Hope to see you soon, and goodbye.